have a session whereby, like I told you earlier on before when we started, maybe I should have mentioned this in the middle. We actually have someone with us from Canada. Her name is Chantal. She has over 17 years experience in dealing with mental health issues as a medical practitioner, and she also has a master's in psychotherapy. She's here with us, and I'm going to invite her to the stage as we conclude, not now, but very soon, to just talk about some of her views on not only this topic and this space tonight, but also contextualizing it for Rwanda. Chantal, I think this is something you're familiar with. And I'd like to call our next poet. Her name is Michaela. I'm very glad to see her here. She's not Rwandan, but she's been on our stage a couple of times, and it's always a pleasure to welcome her at the Spoken Word Rwanda stage. And before we wind up, let's give a very warm welcome to Michaela, as we always do for visitors who visit Rwanda and partake in our social cultural activities. Guys, let's give her some more love.
Everybody? Okay, a few more people. Hello dear, how are you? So as you can tell, I'm not a Rwandese, I'm a London girl. I'm an East London girl actually. And this is the second time I've been on this stage, and I guess if I knew I was going to be here, I would have ironed my jacket a little bit better, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm also a counsellor actually, so this is really interesting to know that today is about mental health, and sometimes the reasons that we find ourselves in conflicts in our minds is because maybe we're struggling to resolve who we are or who we'd like to be with actually what we actually are. So you want to be this, but when you look, you're actually this right now. And sometimes there is a conflict between those two things, and we struggle to resolve, and then we struggle to, there's so many things to this. And this song is really something that that has brought me through many of my times when I've been feeling very, very low, whether in London or wherever I've been in the world, and it's something that's really, really encouraged me. And I hope, my prayer today is that you will also be encouraged as well. No guitarist or pianist, just the voice. But I hope you get the words. The children have all grown up, and there's no one around. I'm looking over my life and all the mistakes I've made, and I'm afraid. Somebody told me that you would wash all my sins and cleanse me from the scars that are so deep within. So I'm calling to you. If you can hear me, I don't know how. I was wondering, can you hold me now? You are the only one that's patient when I fall, and your angels come to save me every time I call. You don't laugh at me when I make mistakes and cry. You're not like man, you understand me. See, people change. One day they don't like you, the next they do. I wish that everyone could love me just like you. So here I am, this sinful man, peace won't allow. I was wondering, can you hold me now? I was wondering, can you hold me now? To every broken person that may hear this song, to every boy or girl that feels their smile is gone, I know exactly how it feels to lay in the bed at night and cry and cry. Don't you worry, God is faithful and He cares about the tears you cry and the pain you feel. He's there when you are weak. That's when He's strong, even though you don't know how. Yeah, 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 yeah. God can and He will hold you now. God can and He will hold you now. God can and He will hold you now. Don't you worry, He can hold you now. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't you worry, He can hold you now. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't you worry, He can hold you now.